Ekiti election. There was a massive turnout of voters in Ekiti as the accreditation and voting process got underway in Saturday's governorship election. Correspondents monitoring the election across the three senatorial districts of the state report that many voters had arrived at the polling units as early as 6:30 a.m. to wait for election officials. Across many polling units in Ekiti, the state capital, there was an impressive turnout of enthusiastic voters determined to exercise the civic responsibilities. At Ward 10 Unit 12A, as at 8:53 a.m., the names of eligible voters were just being pasted for viewing and confirmation. An observer from the Transition Monitoring Group, Mrs. Tosin Abati, said that the Ekiti election process started late due to late arrival of INEC officials. At Ward 10 Unit 9, Acacia area of the state capital, the assistant presiding officer to Mr. Owaseni Taiwad addressed the voters, who were already on the queue, and opened the ballot box for everyone to see, and confirmed that it was empty. Visits to Wards 3, Units 5 and 13 Idimo, and Ward 9 Unit 12 Odoadu revealed that accreditation and voting were going on simultaneously with security men on standby. Dr. Micah Milusi, an observer from the Alliance for Credible Election, commended INEC for its proactive strategies in the Ekiti election in terms of voter education and sensitization ahead of the poll. He also commended INEC on the use of the card readers for the Ekiti election, but advised that more card readers be made available in future elections. The observer said that the new idea of accreditation and voting simultaneously was commendable, noting that this would ensure quick conclusion of the exercise. At the St. Michael's School, Ajalussen, opposite Mobile Filling Station, the turnout was also impressive while the accreditation and voting process was also going on simultaneously. Speaking, an observer from the Justice Development and Peace Initiative, Mr. Aluko Isiai, said that the Ekiti election started well until when the card reader in one of the wards stopped working for about 45 minutes before it was rectified. Meanwhile, as at the time of filing this report, elections were going smoothly in all the 8 units located within the school's premises while there was no report of violence. Efforts to speak with members of the monitoring team from the British High Commission, however, failed as they declined comments. Mr. Wale Adebayo, a member of the team, said that they had no comment to make. In Ekiti, where the All Progressives Congress (APC) candidate, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, hails from, accreditation and voting commenced across many polling units between 8:03 a.m. and 8:38. In Fayemi's polling unit 009 Ward 11, accreditation and voting commenced at about 8:38 a.m. Although INEC officials arrived at about 7:26 a.m. Accreditation and voting began in polling units 006 and 007 as well as 005 between 8:03 a.m. and 8:10 a.m. At Unit 009, no fewer than 345 names of voters appeared on the pasted registered list. In Ekiti, the hometown of the PDP flag-bearer, Professor Kolapo Olasola, voters trooped out as early as 6:30 a.m. to various polling units. NAN reports that a huge crowd was sighted at the Ivamofuru polling unit 007, Ward 02, of Olasola. The presiding officer of the polling unit, Mr. Layeni Shagan, had urged the voters to conduct themselves in an orderly manner after displaying the empty ballot box to those gathered. He equally appealed to the voters to allow the elderly and nursing mothers to cast the votes first. Other polling units visited such as LA Pilot Polling Unit 08 Ward 002, Custom Polling Unit 08 Hidia and Polling Unit 006 Ward 002 also witnessed a massive crowd of voters. NAN reports that no fewer than 667,064 eligible voters had collected the permanent voters cards (PVCs) out of the 913,334 registered. NAN also report that the electorate would vote in 2,195 polling units spread across 177 wards in the 16 local government areas of Ekiti, while 35 candidates are contesting. NAN